Just 3 days as a spirit errand runner. I was the underworld's joke. My mortal wife burned spirit money. Underworld currency piled high. Simultaneously, Manhwa pointed at me. He cursed me as worthless, told me to control my woman. Until that day, King Yama himself appeared. Tremblingly, he offered me a premium cigarette. He nervously asked, "Brother Mo, underworld finances are failing. Can you lend us some?" The entire underworld fell silent. Payroll fled the underworld. My name is Shen Mo. I died 3 days ago. My death. Saving a child. A runaway truck struck me. Perhaps for this, I drank no Mengpun soup. No reincarnation path for me. At Ghost Gate Pass registration, I received a job. A 7th rank spirit runner. West District Patrol, Nihei Bridge. Frankly, managing wild, lonely spirits. Prevent them from causing trouble. The work was quite leisurely, but colleague relations were strained. Shen Mo is here for his pay. A simian-faced fellow leaned on the counter. His name was Ma Xiu. My colleague. An old ghost. Decades dead. I ignored him. Approached the paymaster. Presented my waste token. He glanced at me. Counted 10 underworld notes. Threw them onto the table. I frowned. "Judge Zhang, are you mistaken? New spirit runner monthly pay is 100 underworld notes." Judge Zhang barely lifted an eyelid. "Yes. But this month's deducted." "Why?" He scoffed, as if shocked. Pointed at mountainous sacks behind me. "See for yourself." I turned. Dozens of huge sacks filled the payroll office corners. 2 big cinnabar characters. Shen Mo was written. Sacks were untied. Multicolored underworld currency spilled out like trash. Mao Xiu sneered. "Shen Mo, your family burns too well." 3 days appointed. They burn daily, weekly. People think you run an underworld bank. Surrounding spirit runners burst into laughter. Yesterday, Nihei Bridge jammed. His wife burned too much. It blocked the river of forgetfulness. Haha, I heard that. Haha. Granny Meng is now impossibly rich. No space for soup. My face paled. Then whitened. Lin Qingshu. "What are you doing?" "My wife, Lin Qingshu. Gentle as flowing water. Married 1 year. Promised world travel. Now I am dead." Her heart broke in agony. I can easily imagine. This paper money burning. Truly beyond belief. My silence. Ma Tu's smile widened. Smug. He pulled out new hell notes. A full 100. Waving them. "See this? This is normal salary." He slapped the notes down. Zhang Pan's table. Gave one. Zhang Pan, taking it, drank tea. Zhang Pan immediately flashed a fawning smile. "Oh, Ma Ji, too polite." Ma Tu basked in flattery. Nodded towards me. "Shen Mo, ghosts and men follow one rule. You must consider. Your wife burns so much. Chaos in the underworld. Superiors will blame. Can you bear it? HMPH. Your money is illicit. Now frozen. When your wife stops, then you get it back?" He spoke with righteous indignation, as if he ruled. I clenched my fist. This scoundrel relies on seniority, just as I would explode. Uproar from outside. A messenger demon stumbled in. Falling, his voice trembling. "Report, someone burns money for Shen Mo again. 999 trucks." Remuneration office fell silent. All eyes on me. My heart thumped. "Lin Qingshu, did you sell our house?" Underworld economic crisis. 999 trucks of paper money. What concept is that? The entire West Patrol office. Nihei Bridge. Gate to courtyard. Completely filled. We demon emissaries. No standing room. Nowhere. The bureau chief was a balding, middle-aged ghost. He was grimacing, crouching on Mount Mingbi. Smoking one cigarette after another. This was special, soul-severing incense. It eased ghost sorrow. The bureau chief roared. "What is wrong with you? Your wife robbed a mortal printing press?" He pointed at my nose. His hands trembled. I bowed my head, speechless. "Damn it. I want to know." Mao Jiu fanned the flames. Other ghost guards joined. "Bureau chief, This cannot be ignored. Shen Mo violated underworld order. He must be punished. Yes. Yes. We cannot work. Deduct his merit. Send him to Wuwang City. All right. Stop arguing, all of you. The bureau chief sighed, looking at me. You are new. Rules are unclear. Find a way to stop your wife's burning. If this continues, forget our West District. The underworld's financial system will collapse. I gave a bitter laugh. I am a 7th grade Yingard. I can't even dream message my wife. These words were truly correct. Ghosts intervening in the mortal realm. Even dream messages cost vast yin merit and vast magic power. A recently deceased ghost like me? I had nothing at all. The bureau chief took a deep drag. His hair nearly fell out. Damn it. What kind of mess is this? Just then, a black-armored ghost general. He rode a skeletal horse. Wreathed in gloomy blue flames, he charged into the inspection office. The ghost general's voice boomed. King Yama commands. All ghost guards, including the bureau chief, all kneel. I also knelt. My heart pounded. Surely this trivial matter. It alarmed King Yama? The ghost general dismounted. His eyes swept the room like lightning. He strode swiftly towards me. That murderous aura almost choked me. He assessed me from top to bottom. Then, he knelt. He respectfully cupped his fists. Reporting, Master Mo. Lord Yama invites you. Visit Yama's palace. Yama's palace. I only knew it from myths. Unbelievable. A newly deceased spirit like me. I rode an 8-bearer sedan. The ghost general was very respectful. He repeatedly called me Master Mo. I felt uneasy. Through gloomy corridors, I entered a modern office. In the room's center, a middle-aged man wore a black suit. His dignified face was tightly furrowed. He wearily watched a candlestick chart. Without Yama's crown, I'd think it Wall Street. The ghost general whispered, Lord Yama, Master Mo is here. Lord Yama looked up. His eyes instantly lit up. He strode forward. He grabbed my hand. Excited. Brother Shen, you are finally here. This seniority, it's confusing. Lord Yama. Oh, no need for formalities. Just call me Old Chin. Lord Yama pulled me to the sofa. He poured tea. Dark mist swirled from the tea. I felt dizzy. Lord Yama, or Old Chin, rubbed his hands. He looked puzzled. So, Brother Shen, your wife is Lin Qingshu, right? That is correct. What is her profession? She runs a flower shop. Old Chin gasped sharply. He looked at me reverently. A terrifying flower shop? He pointed at the monitor. His face showed despair. Brother, look here. This is the netherworld currency exchange rate. It's plummeted to a flat line. Your wife's capital injections are too massive. They cause severe inflation. Our netherworld financial market is collapsing. Now, Mengpo's soup costs 100 netherworld coins. The lesser ghosts are rebelling. Their complaints reach heaven. I was stunned. Is the netherworld's economy so fragile? Old Chin sighed. He pulled out crumpled cigarettes. He offered me one. Hua Zi cigarettes from the mortal realm. Have a smoke. I waved my hand. I indicated I don't smoke. He lit a cigarette, took a deep breath. Brother, I'll be direct. We dared not touch your wife's burned money. We sent it all to the Underworld Central Bank. Now the Underworld's finances are struggling. He looked at me, eyes filled with sincerity. Could you lend us some funds first? Treat it as special Underworld government bonds. Interest negotiables, very high. I was completely stunned. King Yama asked me for money. If word spread, the Underworld would explode. I saw Old Chin's almost crying face. Matu's arrogance flashed in my mind. A bold idea emerged. I cleared my throat. Leaned back. Crossed legs. Borrow money? Not impossible. I have one condition. Old Chin's eyes lit up. Speak! Not one, even 100. I smiled, uttering 3 words. I want to be an official. I want a post to see the mortal realm. I want to send dreams to my wife. Old Chin froze, then slapped his thigh. What condition is this? He picked up the phone. Dialed a number. Hello? Personnel department? This is Qin Guangwang. Appoint Shen Mo as Yin Yang Patrol Envoy. First rank. Yes. Immediately. Hang up the phone. He laughed heartily, looking at me. Brother, satisfied with this position? Grand official. First rank Yin Yang Patrol Envoy. I felt like I was dreaming. 3 days prior, a bullied 7th rank official. Now, King Yama's honored guest. A meteoric rise. All this, because my wife loves me madly. Qingsu, wait. I wear first-rank grand official robes. Underworld power is mine. I returned to Naihei Bridge's West Patrol Bureau. The entire yamen exploded. The department head rushed out. He almost knelt. Great Lord Shen. His voice was trembling noticeably. Sweat beaded on his receding hairline. You just called me Shen Mo. I felt utterly satisfied, mimicking a leader. I blandly acknowledged. Director, dismiss the formalities. Ma Xiu led his cronies watching the courtyard commotion. He saw me. His eyes nearly popped out. His cigarette dropped to the ground. Shen Mo, where did you steal those clothes? He clearly had not accepted reality. I ignored him, walking directly to the director. Director. King Yama ordered me to investigate underworld finances, seal all ledgers, submit them to my yin-yang bureau. I suspect someone abused power, embezzling stipends, bullying colleagues. Meijiu is suspended. Have him accompany my guards. My words fell. 2 green-faced ghost generals emerged. They seized Mao Jiu. Meishu paled instantly. I didn't. You framed me. He struggled wildly, a choked dog. I am innocent. Director, save me. The director trembled, shaking his head frantically. Great Lord Shen, truly discerning. This lowly official knows nothing. I gave a cold laugh. Leaning down, I whispered to Mao Jiu. Both ghosts and men share one principle. Read faces. Is my discerning eye sharp enough now? I returned his past insults. Word for word. Mao Jiu trembled violently. His eyes filled with despair. I was wrong, Great Lord Shen. Please forgive me. Too late. Take him. Interrogate him strictly. I waved my hand. The ghost generals dragged limp Ma Jiu. They vanished from the yamen gate. The surrounding underworld messengers fell silent. They dared not even breathe. Is this truly the flavor of power? I ignored them, heading straight to my private quarters. Upon becoming an inspector of the Yin-Yang Bureau, I attained the most significant privilege of all. A massive crystal mirror stood within the room. It displays all events occurring in the mortal realm. I inhaled deeply, channeling yin energy into the glass. Seeking Lin Qingshu, the surface rippled, revealing her image. She was inside my home, wearing my old shirt. She hugged our wedding photo. She has withered. Her pale face looked utterly devastated. Paper money and talismans were scattered across the table. You fool! Your drawings are hideous. An invisible hand crushed my heart in agony. The doorbell rang. She peered through the peephole, trembling. She refused to open the door. A sharp, shrill voice pierced from outside. Lin Qingshu, open this door immediately. This house belongs to my brother. Begone, squatter. My fists clenched. Nails dug into skin. My aunt. A vicious, vile, and opportunistic woman. When I lived, she groveled before me. Now that I am dead, she bears fangs. A young man shouted, his voice dripping with impatience. Sister-in-law, do not force me to be cruel. My mother is right. This is premarital property. Leave, or be dragged out. Li Fei, a worthless, coddled piece of scum. My eyes turned blood red. I craved their absolute destruction. In the mirror, Qingshu braced the door, weeping silently. She grabbed her phone, her fingers trembling violently. Hello? Is this the police department? There are people trying to break into my home. Before she finished, the door shattered under heavy impact. They are breaking the door. Shameless beasts. They want her exiled today. Madame Shen's shrieks pierce my eardrums like glass. The bastard Li Fei is screaming too. Open the door, or lose your legs. Each impact strikes my soul like hammers. Fan Tuyet curls behind the door, terrified, trembling like a leaf in storms, biting her lip, suppressing her sobs. Tears soak her cheeks in silence. Do not fear, my dear Fan Tuyet. I scream, but silence remains my prison. I watch our door slowly splintering apart. Wood shatters. The lock is failing fast. Fury and helplessness devour my cold heart. I am a first-rank official. What then? Richest soul in hell. What does it matter? I cannot protect my own wife. Calm down, Shenmo. Stay focused. Fury solves nothing. Absolute nothing. I am the yin-yang patrol envoy. I must prevail. I will succeed. Golden light manifests. I wake. I surge toward the underworld library. This archive holds history since time began. I need a path to the mortal realm. A white-bearded elder guards the silent scrolls. He sees my rank. He stands, terrified. Great Lord, what are your orders? Bring me every record on yin-yang transit. Now. Immediately. Yes, my lord. This way, please. He rushes. He leads me deep inside. He retrieves a heavy, beast-skin tome. All forbidden records are gathered here. I snatch the ancient tome, flipping through pages. Blood-stained characters radiated an icy, ominous aura. I scan them rapidly. Blood sacrifice. Forbidden rebirth. Ghost army crossings. Every single forbidden art required a heavy price. Either consuming a millennium of cultivation base, or sacrificing countless living souls to function. I could never utilize such dark methods. Was there truly no other way? My heart sank into the deep abyss. Near despair, my finger brushed a hidden slip. I pulled it out. Only a few lines remain. Use golden merit to craft a sacred body. Evil recoils. Exhausting merit destroys the soul. What is this golden merit? My lord, you cannot use this. The elder trembled, stammering. This is legendary sacred merit. Golden merit is a blessing granted by heaven. It is 10,000 times rarer than virtue. You died saving lives. You possess such merit, yet it secures your reincarnation. Exhausting it destroys your future. I stared at the text, picturing Qingshu's tears. If I cannot protect my own woman, what is the use of a future? Tell me how to use it. My voice was calm, unshakable, absolute. The elder shook. Just focus the golden merit. Whisper the name of the protected. Before he finished, I bolted from the library. Rushing back to the magistrate's office, within the barrier, the door was collapsing. A deafening boom. The lock shattered into dust. The aunt and Li Fei stormed in, flanked by thugs. Lin Qingshu. Nowhere left to run. Qingshu screamed in terror, retreating in despair. I will ensure you never find peace. I sat down immediately. Eyes closed. My soul focused. Soon, a tiny, warm, golden glow within my soul. This was the merit golden light. Now, in Shenmo's name, protect my wife, Lin Qingshu. Our protagonist roared, pouring intent into the golden light. Brilliant golden light exploded instantly from his body. A dazzling stream of light. It pierced the yamen roof, ripping the underworld sky, streaked towards the mortal realm. He felt an intense wave of weakness. His soul drained, vision darkened instantly. He collapsed. To punish evil in the mortal realm. In the mortal realm. Inside his house. Tiny trash. Dare call police? Li Fei snatched Lin Qingshu's phone. He violently threw it. screen shattering instantly. He smiled ferociously, stepping ever closer. If this jinx remains, I'm not lead eye. What stairs? Throw all her belongings. Hurry up, this house is unlucky. I need rituals. A burly man sneered, reaching for Qingshu's arm. Qingshu desperately closed her eyes, tears streaming. Just as that filthy hand neared Qingshu, a loud sound. All lights flickered wildly. Buzzing sounds of electricity. The clear sky suddenly turned gloomy. Dark clouds gathered. Bone-chilling wind from the void swept up paper money, scattering it everywhere. Room temperature plummeted below freezing. What is happening? Li Fei stopped, looking around in terror. Aunt Shen's face paled. A short circuit? All light bulbs went out. Room plunged into utter darkness. Only gloomy light showed vague outlines. Aunt Shen let out a piercing scream. Who is touching my neck? Mother, do not scare me. Li Fei's voice trembled. The two burly men also panicked. This place is not normal. Something is here. From hell's 9 layers, a low, hoarse voice echoed. All of you, get out! The voice was not loud. Yet, it carried an irresistible authority. Bone-chilling coldness pierced every ear. His psychological defenses shattered. He shrieked, fled wildly outside. The other man scrambled wildly, followed closely. Who plays these ghost games? Get out here now! Li Fei acted tough, but inwardly trembled. He roared. His answer arrived. A fruit knife on the tea table. The knife swayed, then floated, pointed at Li Fei's forehead. He wet his pants from fear, collapsed onto the ground. His crotch instantly soaked. Aunt Shen could not endure. Her eyes rolled back. She fainted. The fruit knife paused briefly mid-air, then sliced past Li Fei's scalp, viciously embedded in the wall. The hilt hummed. Li Fei felt a strand of hair, and warm liquid trickled down. He was scared witless, scrambled to his feet, dragging his fainted mother. They fled the house. A soul-shaking ordeal. The world finally grew quiet. Only Su Qingshu's sobs remained. The bone-chilling aura slowly dissipated. A tiny, faint golden light fell from the ceiling, gently resting on Su Qingshu's head, like a gentle hand caressing her. Su Qingshu's crying slowly subsided. She felt nearby, a warm, familiar presence. Shenmo, she timidly whispered, is that you? You are back, aren't you? No reply came, but his breath remained, close by. She smiled, then wept. I knew you wouldn't leave me alone. The price. And the retribution in the underworld. I slowly opened my eyes. My soul felt hollowed, utterly weak. The white-bearded elder watched me anxiously. Lord, you are awake. Was it unsuccessful? I shook my head. It succeeded! It succeeded! He produced a jade vial. I used my magic mirror just now. You manifested in the mortal realm. Your divine power terrified them. I sighed in relief. Tried to sit up. Lord, do not move now. You lost 7 parts golden merit. Your soul was deeply injured. You need immediate rest. 7 parts? I gave a bitter smile. The price is truly immense. But Qingshu's safety, priceless. I took the jade vial, opened it. Pure yin qi filled my senses. That old Qin knows how to behave. I swallowed the medicinal pill. A warm current spread throughout my body. My soul's weakness instantly lessened. I walked to the crystal. Qingshu slept within the mirror. She slept on the sofa, clutching our wedding photo. Tears lingered in her eyes, but a peaceful smile graced her lips. Foolish girl. Sleeping on the sofa brings colds. I reached to touch her face. My fingers passed through the cold mirror. We were separated by an unbridgeable chasm. Lord, saintly merit is not a lasting plan. To truly protect your wife, you need another method. I nodded, knowing this was temporary. That greedy mother-daughter pair will not yield. I must devise a permanent solution. Forever. Is there a spell in the underworld to inflict misfortune or ruin? Yes, there is a misfortune talisman. To punish villains in the mortal realm, just write the villain's birth chart onto it. Infuse it with yin virtue. Misfortune will endlessly, lightly financial ruin. Heavily, a bloody curse. Where can one obtain it? The punishment department strictly controls these. Ordinary ghosts cannot access them. Punishment department. Lead the way, my lord. Follow me, please. The punishment department. Its name inspires terror. It jails all evil spirits from the mortal realm. After death, they are sent to hell. Arriving, I heard agonizing screams. The chief of punishment, a burly, bearded man, one-eyed, overwhelming killing intent. He saw me, a slight bow, arrogant demeanor. Lord Shen, what brings you here? This official needs several misfortune talismans. The one-eyed chief squinted. Ha! Misfortune talismans are vital artifacts, not for casual use. Requires Yama King's order. Detailed records are needed. Specify target and reason. He used rules to pressure me. I smiled. Chief, your son serves in Oblivion City. He has faced recent trouble. Lord Shen, what is your meaning? No meaning at all. Just, such talent in Oblivion City is a pity. My yin-yang department needs a vice chief. What say you, chief? A blatant transaction. The one-eyed chief was shrewd. He stared, facial muscles twitching. Finally, he gritted. Lord Shen, come inside. I acquired 10 misfortune talismans. Each radiated ominous dark energy. Twisted runes were drawn in demon blood. The one-eyed chief escorted me out. His attitude was far more respectful. I nodded. The deal was sealed. The underworld, like the mortal realm, nepotism was everywhere. Returning to yin-yang department, I took brush and ink, wrote Madame Shen's and Lin Fei's birth dates onto 2 misfortune talismans. I remembered clearly. When my mother was alive, she always repeated it yearly. After writing, I poured my meager karmic merit into the talismans. The talismans ignited without flame, turning into 2 black smoke streams. Vanished instantly, without a trace. Next, we shall witness true drama. My gaze again turned to the human realm. Li Fei helped his mother from the hospital. His Aunt Shen's head remained bandaged. She cursed. That luxury apartment is worth millions. Its value was at least 10 million. Just give it up? Of course we cannot surrender it. That vile Lin Qingshu, faking this terror. Fear not, face. I'll find a master. We'll banish that wench. Li Fei's phone rang. An unknown number. Hello? Who is this? Is this Sir Li Fei? I am here from your creditors. Your massive debt must be repaid today. What do we do? I have no money. No money? Your hand will suffice. Our enforcers are at your door. No. I'll pay. I'll pay. Li Fei panicked, hanging up his phone. Mother, what now? Debt collectors are here. Stop talking. Find money, quickly. They frantically moved. A runaway water truck careened forward. The truck blared music. Li Fei shrieked, scrambling away. Aunt Shen was not so fortunate. The water truck drenched her completely. Worse, she then slipped, falling onto a roadside tofu stall. Boiling oil spilled, scorching one of her legs. Aunt Shen shrieked. Pure, agonizing chaos erupted. I watched this comedy. No pity entered my heart. This was merely the beginning. Shen Aunt burned her foot, hospitalized immediately. Medical error infected her wound. Nearly lost her leg. Li Fei, to repay gambling debts, wanted to sell his old sports car. Crashed into a sewage truck. Car ruined. Drenched in foul waste. ATM swallowed his card. Takeout, wrong address, or severe sickness. Flower pot fell. Hit his head. Plastic pot. Still caused bleeding head wound. In 3 days, they were utterly broken, miserable. They realized something unclean haunted them. They dared not trouble Qingshu again. Battling misfortune drained their life force. Returning to Yang, through charm, mortal realm settled. Underworld stirred. I started underworld ventures with Yama's loan, wife's funds. I bought ferry rights, bridge tolls, Mengpan soup. My wealth snowballed, growing ever larger. My status in the underworld soared. Even black and white impermanents greeted me respectfully. 10 Yama kings reserved me a seat in meetings. I became the underworld's true god of wealth. But troubles followed, arriving swiftly. Qingshu kept burning joss paper for me. Quantity decreased, but still immense wealth. That day, old Qin, Yama king, summoned me. He presented me a report. Underworld's latest GDP index. It rose again. At this rate, Underworld faces economic crisis. I was out of options. I sent her dreams. But Fan Tuyet thought I struggled in the underworld. I lacked funds. Next day, she burned more. Joy always comes with trouble. Elder Qin sighed. You must untie your own knot? He looked at me. His gaze grew profound. Brother Shen, one way to meet her exists. My heart stirred. What way? Elder Qin walked to the window. He gazed at the gloomy sky. Annually, on the Ghost Festival, the Gate of Ghosts opens briefly. Then, yin-yang order temporarily loosens. If you collect tokens of the 10 underworld marshals, then use your peerless resources, perhaps a special path can open for you. Return to life. Return to life. These words exploded. A thunderclap in my mind. My breathing became ragged. Is this true? Absolutely. No doubt. Elder Qin turned. He looked at me seriously. But the 10 underworld marshals are arrogant. Their tokens are not easily obtained. Defying yin-yang faces heavenly wrath. Even for a mere incense, sticks time, you risk soul destruction. I fell silent. Soul destruction means eternal death. No chance of reincarnation remains. Is it worth it? A moment of reunion. For absolute annihilation. Her tear-streaked smile appeared in my mind. Her lonely figure curled on the sofa, clutching our wedding photo. Worth it. I looked up. My gaze was resolute. Where are the 10 underworld marshals? Collect their tokens. Only 3 days until the Ghost Festival. I must collect all 10 marshals, tokens. Within these 3 days, they are Ghost King, Ryu, Yeyu, Niutu, Mamian, Bao Wei, Diaozhui, Yunxi, Huangfeng. These marshals govern vital underworld departments. Each wields immense authority. These old rogues are strangely eccentric. Obtaining their tokens is incredibly difficult. But I have my ways. First, I sought Niu Tozu and Mao Mian. They manage underworld traffic. Their token, the soul-snatching rope. I spoke no idle words. I presented a plan. Underworld overpasses. Esteemed brothers, the river of forgetfulness has constant traffic jams. This affects our underworld's GDP. I will invest 100 billion underworld coins to build an 18-lane bridge. It spans from Bridge of Helplessness to Reincarnation Whirlpool. This bridge is yours to manage. Control all project funds discretionarily. Oxhead and Horseface beheld the elevated bridge blueprint. Their drool almost flowed. They thrust soul-hooking ropes to me. Next, I sought day and night patrollers, our intelligence chiefs. Their token was the Patrol Edict. It records mortal good and evil. I gave them new demonic Made XS phones. It connects directly to the mortal net. Watch videos, play games. No more leg-breaking sprints. They can monitor directly online. Day and night patrollers fondled the new phones lovingly. Their Patrol Edict now mine. Next, Leopard Tail, Fish Cutter, Yellow Bee, Overseers of Punishment. These were unyielding, tough nuts. I sought their superior. One-eyed Chief. Your son works well here. Very promising. The one-eyed chief understood. That very night, he brought 4 battered ghost marshals. Their tokens appeared in my office. Only 2 tough ones remained. Black, white impermanents. Fan Wujiu, Shi, BN. They were King Yama's trusted aides, elders of the underworld. I visited their abode. They played chess, completely ignoring me. Lord Shen, you visit without reason? Speak your words. Release your gas swiftly. I smiled, pulled 2 items from my chest, placed them on the chessboard. On the left, Sam Yua Commercial District land deed. On the right, an improved Meng Po's soup recipe with added milk foam and pearls. A meeting gift for you both. Open bubble tea shops there. Guaranteed swift golden profits. This recipe is your technical shares. Farron Wuju eyed the land deed. His breathing grew heavy. Ji Bian took the soup recipe. His eyes gleamed with business. They exchanged glances. Ji Bian cleared his throat. Mere tokens? Take them, Lord Mo. Thus, all 10 underworld martial tokens collected. Within 1 incense sticks time. On Zhongyuan festival night, I stood atop the underworld's wishing tower. Below, a colossal formation, made of countless underworld coins, treasures. 10 great tokens floated, emitting potent yin qi. Old Qin, king of hell, stood, his expression grim. Brother Shen, have you considered this fully? Open this gate? It promises near certain death. I gazed at the mortal realm. My sole attachment awaited. Old Qin, if I don't return, care for her. I drew a deep breath, stepped into the formation. I emptied all wealth, all power into the formation. A thunderous boom, the underworld shook. A black light pillar shot skyward, forcibly tearing a rift between realms. The rift's other side? My home's living room. Qingshu sat, preparing paper money to burn. Seeing her, my heart simply melted. I stepped through the rift. An immense force of heaven's Dao struck me. My soul, a meat grinder, shattering, inch by inch. Intense pain nearly made me collapse. Qingshu! I used my last strength, appearing before her. Qingshu! I'm back. Su Qingshu meticulously arranged gold ingots, each perfect. She arranged them, softly murmuring, Shen Mo, live well over there. Lack money? Tell me. I'll burn more. Don't worry about home. I am here. I miss you. Tears fell, hitting the ingots, leaving a small mark. Suddenly, she sensed an anomaly. Another person. She looked up. A sight never forgotten. A man in black robes stood before her. His body was ethereal, almost transparent, but that face, those gentle eyes. Even as ash, she would wreck. Shenmo's voice trembled. She thought longing caused illusions. She reached out, wanting to touch his face. Qing Shui, I've returned. I smiled at her. Her hand passed through my face. We could not touch, yet my voice reached her, vividly. Qing Shu's tears burst. Not an illusion. It is him. She cried and laughed, like a child. How did you return? You? You are not dead? I saw her thin cheeks. Heartfelt sorrow. I merely changed my place of work. Fool. Stop burning money. Spend lavishly. Eat well. Grow plump. I am well here. I pointed towards the door. Also, fear them no longer. They will never bother you again. I will always watch over you, protect you. Qing Shui covered her mouth, nodding desperately. She cried, speechless. 1 incense stick's time was brief. My body grew transparent. Heavenly Dao's resistance strengthened. I knew. I must leave. Qing Shu, I must go. Do not go, Qing Shui screamed, longing to embrace me. She held only air. Do not go? Take me with you? I shook my head. A smile remained. Live well. See this world for me. If you miss me, look up. I will always be there. My body became golden light, beginning to vanish. Amidst Qing Shui's gut-wrenching cries, I looked at her one last time. Her image etched into my breaking soul. The 2 worlds met their end. The underworld spirit platform light extinguished. I fell from midair. My soul faded, almost invisible, ready to disperse. King Yamachin rushed forward. Caught me! King Yamachin inserted a luminous pearl. It glowed softly. Quick! This is the soul-stabilizing pearl. Hold your mind firm. A gentle power condensed my shattered soul. I slowly opened my eyes. My soul stabilized. Bone-deep weakness persisted. Defying heaven. My cultivation was 90% stripped. Richest in the underworld. Overnight, I became a penniless ghost. Worth it? Lao Chin asked. I smiled. Worth it. Lao Chin watched me, then smiled too. He patted my shoulder. Boy. Most infatuated ghost. Enough idling. Stop loitering here. Come with me to Yama's palace. I have 1,000-year soul-nourishing wine. You need recuperation. Thank you. 3 years later, in the mortal realm, Shu Yan flowers blossom nationally. Founder Su Qingshu became a famous businesswoman. She no longer burned joss paper for me. But every Qingming and Zhongyuan festival, she came to my grave, placed my favorite white roses, sat there all afternoon. She told me her year's stories. She lives well. That is enough. In the underworld, Lao Qin, Yama King, provided aid. My accumulated network helped. I slowly rose again. Not my former peak wealth. But I direct Mengpo's soup, specializing in new Mengpo's soup flavors. Strawberry, milk tea, even spicy crawfish. Sales are good. Qingshu and I are peaceful in our two worlds. We know the other always exists. This is likely the most beautiful ending. Qingsu, wait for me. Accumulate merit. Next life, I find you first.